Hi everyone, in this week's tech tip, we're going to be looking at a couple of new updates that will impact the way that we use Google Meet in Google Classroom. So the first update is that students will be sent to a waiting room until the teacher that is enrolled in their Google Classroom is present in the Meet. Now this could mean the primary teacher or any co-teacher that is listed on the Google Classroom. Students will be sent to that waiting room, and this is what it looks like until the teacher joins. As soon as the teacher does join the Google Meet, that student will automatically be admitted in. The next update is going to impact some of the host controls that everyone has available to them. So if we go ahead and go to the People tab, we know that we always have the ability to add a co-teacher by clicking on this plus button and adding a teacher's name. Now, previously, the teacher who basically initially created the classroom, so the first name listed, would be the teacher that would maintain the primary host controls for a Google Meet that's on Classroom. Now, one of the updates is that all co-teachers that are listed on a Google Classroom will have those same main host controls to a Google Meet. So if we go ahead and jump into that Google Meet, we'll know right away that the student that was waiting in that waiting room will automatically be admitted in. So that's what that looks like. And again, whether I'm that primary teacher or a co-teacher, when I look at the bottom, I will see that lock symbol indicating the host controls. And as a reminder, when you click on those host controls, you will have the ability to prevent whether students have the ability to share their screen, send chat messages, turn on their microphone or video. And again, these are things that can be toggled on or off at any point in the Google Meet. So maybe in a certain point you think it's appropriate for students to turn on their microphone, and maybe at another point you wanted to turn that off. You always have the ability to toggle between. And what's really great is that now, since every single co-teacher and teacher has those same host controls, if you happen to be launching a breakout room, all hosts on the call will be able to kind of like navigate through those different breakout rooms. So again, those are really big updates. Another update that's very exciting is that if you have any outside person from RCSD, whether it's a parent, an author, or any type of like a virtual assembly that you're setting up, you can actually now use the Google Meet link that lives inside of your Google Classroom. Previously, outside people that don't have a domain or email that ends with @riseschools.org, basically you would have to create a Google Meet link using Google Calendar, but you no longer have to do that and can use the Google Meet that's attached to your classroom. So just to show you, this is an example of a person who is not within the Rice City School District domain. They will see the option to ask to join. You heard that, that doorbell knock, and basically the teacher will allow them in, or deny entry or admit them in. And again, you can see that they can access that directly with the Google Meet link that's attached to Classroom. The last thing that I want to point your attention to are some really exciting updates that are not yet launched, but they are coming very soon. And of course, we will be sure to share out when they actually do launch. So these updates, we're very excited about them because they're updates that teachers have been requesting for quite some time. So one of them are in-meeting reaction. So basically, all participants on a call will be able to express themselves with emojis, and I will show you what that looks like in a second. The second one, this is a really big one. This is going to allow you, the picture-in-picture feature is going to allow you to see all of participants and presenters in a call, even when you're sharing your screen. So this is a big feature that we've been asking for, basically the ability to see everyone on the call, even when you're presenting or going in and out of different tabs. And finally, if you are collaborating on any type of a Google file, whether it's a doc, a sheet, a slide, whatever it is, it will actually automatically bring the Google Meet into that file so that you really can engage in real-time collaboration, authentic collaboration, even in a virtual setting. I did include here a click here link that basically will show you what these updates actually look like. So this is what those in-meeting reactions are going to look like for you. Let me go ahead and zoom that in for you. So you can see here, this just kind of makes that interaction with participants a lot more lively and authentic because you can have these reactions. The picture, this one here is that collaboration feature that I was talking about. So if you're in a Google Meet, a Google Slide, whatever it is, this is what it looks like for a Google Meet call to basically come inside of that application so that you can all really engage in that authentic collaboration. And finally, the picture-in-picture one that we all have been waiting for, this is what that looks like. So you can see if you're in a Meet call and you need to kind of jump out into another tab, once you turn that on, all of those participants will follow you. So this is going to make presenting a lot more effective, and it's just going to allow you to kind of multitask in a much more effective way. So we hope you're very excited of these updates, and we hope you do take advantage of them once they fully all launch.